Welcome back.
I know we've had 2 weeks off again. We're not making a habit of it, honestly.
No, we just, it's summer and life gets in the way, which we'll tell you
Yeah,
about. But Kez was jetting off abroad on holiday, living her
I
best life.
did. I went to Croatia. It was really nice. Totally recommend. However, I did have food poisoning on the way there,
Not
which
even
I
food
don't.
poisoning. Don't even dull it down, Kez. You had salmonella.
Yeah, on the way there. Like literally, I had to. I knew I was ill before, but I thought I literally want to go on holiday so badly. And oh my God, I had like a sick bag in a sick bag on the plane. It was disgusting. And I had to wait outside of the airport because I couldn't even go inside. It was literally, I wanted to be sedated. It was awful. It
Yeah.
was awful. But I made it there.
I mean, it was
Sick.
self-inflicted salmonella.
I didn't cook my eggs properly because I had eggs and soldiers, and basically I'd like, when you hit the top off so you can like dip your toast in, and then I realized it was a bit undercooked. But I thought, oh, what are the chances that it has salmonella? And like I can't put it back into cook now because I've knocked the top off. And we only had, that was the last egg, so I ate it, and then that night I was like, oh, I'm not very well. Yeah,
and that was the only thing like you'd eaten, wasn't it? That no one else
yeah.
had.
Yeah, that was literally what I'd eaten.
Has it put you off eggs?
No, it actually hasn't, because I don't know why. I know I'm shocked, but like
I would have put. Yeah.
I mean, actually saying that, have I had one since? No, I don't think I have. But I don't. The thought of them doesn't like repulse me. I think it was because I didn't realize until like I was feeling a bit better that it was salmonella, because no one else got it. I kind of remembered someone mentioned it, and they were like, "What have you actually eaten?" And then I was like, "Oh my God, a raw egg." So that's probably why.
Also, it was like you were sick for a while, weren't you? And like you had the shivers and I think, I mean,
so it wasn't just like a 24-hour bug. No one else caught it. So it was, and it literally came on the night of me eating the raw egg. But it wasn't till like I said, I was feeling better that I realised. So I think that's just why I'm not been put off.
Yeah. I mean, that's good. That's the best outcome.
Exactly. What an intro. So today, guys, we thought like after 2 weeks we'll just do like a bit of a chatty one, because we like filming them, we like editing them. I think you guys like listening to them. Not sure. A bit of a life update anyway, because a lot has changed. Hell of a lot.
Yeah, it has. I mean, with you, with me, don't know, I can't remember what I last told you all, but yeah, a lot has changed, and we're going to fill you in.
We'll just get right into it. Okay, so I'll just like start us off. I'm not moving to Bristol.
She's not
I'm just not going. I'm not going. I'm not doing the job. I'm just not. So
she quit.
I quit before I even started.
It's fine. It's fine. You weren't happy. You weren't excited. You knew it. We all knew it wasn't for you. So actually, I think it was a good idea that you're not doing it.
No,
I mean, you would have made yourself miserable.
Yeah, the problem was, so we looked to rent a place in Bristol, and oh my God, the prices were so expensive for even like semi-nice ones. And because Will's a student and I was earning money, basically we couldn't get a student flat because I wasn't a student, and we couldn't get a normal flat because the income, like our household income, because it was only my income, didn't meet the threshold for like the nice flats that were above like £600. And obviously a £600 flat in Bristol is like, you're good luck finding that, to be honest.
Well, good luck finding it anywhere at the moment, honestly.
Yeah, so that was the first issue we had. And then we had to get up in price way above my budget. Like, I mean, way above my budget, meaning that like I literally would have been getting out of bed every morning, going to a job that I didn't really want to do. Like, it wasn't anything to do with my degree. It wasn't very me, just to literally pay the bills. I wouldn't have been able to have saved anything. Like, no savings, no money for anything fun. And like literally would have been like living to work, and that's not really what I want to do.
Well, it just I don't know, it just really wasn't for you. And I think actually you realised you found that job because you wanted to move to Bristol, when actually I think now you've like come to terms with the fact that you need to prioritise the finding the right job and not the moving. And I think that's just really like, I mean, I'm really proud of you, because I knew how excited you were, obviously, and I knew how much you wanted to go, but you have to put yourself first, and you wouldn't have been happy.
No, I was excited to move in with my boyfriend and be in another city, but I wasn't excited to do the job. And then when we couldn't find a flat that was in the budget, it just makes no sense, because in the long term, like, we want to buy a house, and all the money I would have been earning would have been it would have been like, literally, what is the point in working? And for a flat that neither of us even really liked, we couldn't find one anyway. Even if we liked it or not, we couldn't find anything. So it was actually Will's idea, which was really nice. And he just said, look, I'll just get a studio, because he can obviously get a student one or anything.
Yeah.
He'll just get a flat, a 1-bed flat, and then I'll stay here for the year. And then we'll just reevaluate after a year, and maybe hopefully buy somewhere, hopefully, instead.
Wow. Big moves.
Big moves. But it means that I've got a year of sorting myself out. But it also means that I'm now unemployed and living at home. And that
Which
is
is fine. It's fine.
No, I don't like it. I just don't like it.
No, I know. I don't like it either. However, there is no September deadline for us anymore. And I think that's something we need to remember. Like we said in our job application episode, job applications are long, they're hard, it's competitive right now, there's jobs everywhere, but there's also loads of people applying for jobs. Like, you can't rush it, you need to take your time. And actually there is time. There's no just actually no obviously we want jobs, but there isn't try not to put that pressure on yourself. I love how I'm saying this to you. I'll text Kez I'm actually stressing out, I'm unemployed, and then I'll be like, and then I'm like, wait, what? I need to listen to my own advice.
We're literally in the same position now, so we're back in a level playing field.
Yeah,
but I think now my problem is I don't know what I want to do. So obviously I need to experience some jobs. I've got things in mind, but I'm stuck between being a corporate girly in a nice job to do with my degree, like an environment agency, corporate girly job, or doing something really creative. And that is my predicament. So, by the way, guys, I didn't want to put this anywhere because I'm a little bit embarrassed, but I opened an Etsy shop.
She did, and it's really cool.
It's just prints and stuff. So digital prints. So I design the prints and they're all personalized, and then I send them to you, and you can print them off, put them in frames. So yeah,
go check it out. What's it called again?
Classic Printables UK.
Classic Printables UK.
Yeah, maybe I'll link it, maybe I won't, because I'm a little bit embarrassed. But don't
be embarrassed, for God's sake. We're not meant to be embarrassed anymore. We're allowed
to just own these things. But
yeah, you do need to.
I just do need to. I do need to share it, because no one's buying anything. It's because I don't have any. There's no people coming on to my shop, because I've not put it anywhere. But I also don't want to put it anywhere. I think what I'm scared of is it failing, and then people being like, "That was embarrassing. Do you remember when she did that?"
But that's just not what's going to happen. We're living in a time where that doesn't happen anymore. People are supportive of everything, and it doesn't matter. Also, even if people do say that, you're never gonna know.
Yeah, that is true. That is really true. And it's only I want it to just be an evening thing, when you're just sat watching telly.
Thing is with Kez is she actually is very creative, and I personally think you need to do something in that field, because I don't know, I feel like it actually is what you want to do, but
it's so hard to because I just feel like there's so many more creative people in the world, whereas with a corporate girly geography job, I feel like I can hold my own there a little bit better, because I've got a degree. I feel like I've got the qualifications, whereas creativity is subjective, I mean
you'd have to go back and do a course, and you'd have to start making a portfolio, so it would be like a task, but you can always do it alongside working.
Well, that was my plan, to get a job and then just do it in the evenings, just when, because that's all it would be anyway, it's just an evening, unless it took off, but obviously that's optimistic, but just an evening thing, because I enjoy doing it, not really anything else. But
but it's good. It's another thing that you're doing, which is really cool.
Yeah, thanks.
You're welcome.
So basically, that's me. So I'm job searching,
living at home. Nice though, quite refreshing.
Is it though? I'm a bit I feel like I need to do a bit of a clear out. I didn't want to come back straight after uni, because I thought I probably wouldn't then leave Plymouth, which I think is probably true, unless a job took me somewhere.
I know, but that is up to you. You can leave if you want to leave, but I think there's a part of you that doesn't actually want to leave because you love it there.
No, I do quite like it.
Yeah, which is fine. Like, because obviously with social media, we see what everybody's doing with their lives, and like people like moving all over the place, moving to London, moving, like living, and but that doesn't mean that's right for you. And if it's not right for you, then don't do it.
But this is just the reality of finishing uni, not knowing what to do, not knowing what's out there. I feel like we need to start taking advantage of our uni, because they apparently, so my auntie works for the Open University, and she said that universities get it's like graded, almost like scored on where you end up after you've got a degree with them. And obviously they get higher if you're like in a graduate job than if you're like in McDonald's. Not that there's anything wrong with McDonald's, but basically they just like to see where people end up like 3 months, 6 months, a year after they finish their degree. So apparently she was saying that there's loads of things that our uni will do, and every uni will do, to help you after you leave, because they want you to be in the best job, because that reflects really well on them. So I feel like we need to start taking advantage of that and the things that they could do.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Apart from they only email me like, go and work for South Wales Water, and I'm like, no.
Yeah, that's all we get, isn't it? No, but that's just like our department emailing us that. But if we went to like maybe a careers advisor and said what we wanted to do, they've got opportunities and they can sort of point you in the right direction, because it does, obviously it just reflects better on them if you're in a good job. So that maybe is something that we should look into.
Another thing to add to the list. I obviously dropped out of the PGCE, as you know. So then I've just been like enjoying summer, but I just seem to have been really busy. Like, people who know me know that I don't say no. So like I just like I've ended up doing.
You're a yes man.
I'm a yes man. So I've ended up doing just loads of stuff, fun stuff, like really good stuff. But I also work part-time, which basically becomes full-time because I struggle to say no. So I end up picking up extra shifts. So I'm doing like 5 days a week working. And then like last week I went to a festival and helped my friend work at this festival and got like no sleep and got back really tired. And then I had work when I got back. And I don't know, I just feel like I need a bit of, like, I've been applying for jobs as well, like at the exact same time. So like I've been applying and I've been getting these applications out there and trying, but obviously you have to wait for then the closing date of these jobs, and then you have to wait to hear back, so they're just quite long. So yeah
it's not like a 1 to 2 day thing. Like, it takes like hours to apply for a job if you're doing it properly, cover letter, like we were saying in our job application, and then the closing date, then they have to go through everyone, then they like shortlist them, screen them, then they probably give you like a phone call and then an interview. It's like a long process.
Yeah, exactly. So I've been doing that and I've been applying for jobs, but I've like heard back from a few, haven't got a few, but then I'm waiting for replies on like 6 at the moment.
Yeah.
So, but there's nothing I can do in that time. Just keep applying for other ones. But I just feel like I don't know, I need a bit of a break.
Yeah. I feel like you do need a bit of a break. Like, even if you just have like 3 weeks, because your job is always going to be there.
No, exactly. But I also feel like, so I've been working at this place I started working there when I was 13 with my gran, because it's my grandma and granddad's business. So like started working there when I was really young, and I feel like on my CV I've got like great things. Like I've got like all my part-time employment I've had, all my volunteering, like everything. It looks great, but I feel like I need to now do something which is going to help me progress. And I think the current job I'm in, it has like it's done what it needs to do, but there's like no more progression with it now. And I feel so I don't know, I'm just think I really need to like look at some work experience, because even if I just lived at home and just did some work experience while I apply for jobs, I think it would make me that much more employable.
But definitely
I do find it hard to balance working and life, and obviously like doing that festival and the extra things I pick up that I'm doing, and then I feel like I'm doing all these things, I'm actually neglecting looking for a job, which should be the priority.
Yeah, I feel like it's one of those that every day something just like happens and comes on top of you, and then all of a sudden you've actually not looked for jobs all day. but
yeah,
because you're doing other things, but other things aren't that important, but they're things you have to do, if that makes sense.
No, exactly. Like, yeah, well, I'm off today, but like I'm out this afternoon, like things like that.
Yeah.
Then like tomorrow I'm back working. So it's like I think I do need to almost quit my job.
It would kind of give you like a kick up the ass maybe to be like, right.
And to like sit down and like just look through things properly, like look at, because in the morning I don't have time to look for anything. Then in the evening I'm too tired that I then don't look for anything.
Yeah.
So it's like I need to look at sort of work experience or like places I can go that will, you know, that's what I should have been doing. But it's great with hindsight, isn't it? But at the start of the summer, I should have looked for work experience in what I want to do.
Yeah.
But you just don't.
No, I know. And it all just becomes like every day kind of rolls into the next kind of vibe. And then all of a sudden you're like, oh my God, it's the end of August. Like, what the hell?
No, I know. Like, yeah.
I think
but then there is no September deadline. Even if I found somewhere to do work experience and I did it for 3 months till Christmas and then I got a job, so what? That's 3 months. Like, we're adults now, unfortunately. Like, I can't look at September as this like ticking time bomb, and like when I hit September it's gonna go off, because it's not happening. That won't happen now. 100%. But yeah, that's just kind of like where I'm at. I'm just quite burnt out and tired and busy, and I'm very happy, but I'm also tired.
I'm really happy, I promise. I do think though, like maybe just quitting your job and having a few days to yourself, like literally just yourself, and then like you said, look for work experience. And if you don't get a job till December, we're living at home, so obviously it's nice to have money to do nice things, but maybe we just can't do that for those few months.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, I've worked freaking loads this summer. I've worked loads. Like I do have some money to be able to tie me over for a few weeks. Like, so yeah, I think I'm going to do it.
I think you need to take the leap.
Yeah, because like I said, it's not offering me anything anymore. Staying there is only giving me money, and money can only do so much for you. And I think it's now not even worth staying. Yeah.
There you go. I think you've made up your own mind.
Yeah, I have. Oh God.
So basically, guys, we're both unemployed. Ellie's quitting her job. We're living at home, and but we're thriving. We're
happy. We're really happy.
Yeah. We're really happy, I swear.
So happy, literally loving it. Happy. I also love being at home and looking at everybody else being successful and living all these amazing lives. But I think we need
to not do that, like not compare.
Actually, something this really stuck with me over the weekend, and I think it might really stick with you guys. Over the weekend, when I was at this festival, had such a great time. It's actually my friend's business. She sells silky, beautiful kimonos, silky dressing gowns. She's called Stay Undressed on Instagram. Go follow her and look at the kimonos because they're really great. Anyway, I was staying with her and we were camping in the back of a car because our mattress wouldn't fit in the back of the car. I mean, in the tent. Honestly, it was chaos. And I would wake up in the morning and first thing I'd do is go on my phone.
Yeah.
And then a few hours later, my friend said to me, she was like, you really need to stop going on your phone as soon as you wake up in the morning. And I was like, right. And she was like,
right.
Yeah, but without knowing, you like automatically make your brain think negative thoughts when you like go on and you see that someone's been up at 6:30 doing a 5k run, and you've seen this person posting a view of like the London Eye because they're working in London. That's a big corporate girl boss job that I want, that I'm not getting. And like you automatically, you see someone on holiday, or you see someone be sent like free freaking, I don't know, new UGG boots because all they do is post things on social media and they're influencers. And it's like you automatically start your day off negatively without you even realizing, because then you get up and your brain's already told you that you're not there yet, behind, or you're not good enough, and oh shit, it's 9 o'clock, I should have got up at 6 and done my run because I'd be done by now. And it's like, no, you shouldn't. Like, and actually it's really stuck with me. Like, I really think it's true. Like, imagine just waking up, opening the curtains, going upstairs for a cup of tea. You don't know what people have done. You've woken up when you want to get up, and that's that. And it's just really like, I'm really now like, wow, yeah, this is so true. Like, I don't know. I also starting to feel a little bit this way about Be Real.
Really?
Yeah, because I feel like it's doing the opposite, because some people's Be Reals are just so fun and great every single day, and I'm like, how? I'm at the garage again.
It's making you feel worse. Yeah.
Again, I'm serving fuel to the nation. And people are jetting off to freaking Fiji, and I'm like, what am I doing? But
I know, yeah.
No, I know. I'm just in this bit of I'm super happy for everyone in the world, obviously, and I love everyone, and everyone's great, and I love that everyone's thriving. But definitely, it has stuck with me. Don't look at my phone as soon as I wake up. Like, wait for those thoughts to kick in at like midday. Don't let them start at 8 o'clock in the morning.
Give them a few hours before you feel shit about yourself.
Yeah.
So what, like, if you had to like tell me now what you want, what do you see yourself doing? Like, what actually kind of job do you actually want? Are you wanting the corporate galley thing?
I really want to, I think, work in like communications and PR, and like working like, because I used to want to be a journalist, right? And I really love writing, and I think it's one of my best skills.
Yeah.
If I'm gonna admit that, I think it's one of my best skills. And I do like the media, and I just think, well, in the good side of the media, not the bad side.
Yeah.
And I can really see myself working in PR and communications, and like in like press offices, and that kind of appeals to me. And a lot of people who I've met have said to me that they think I'd be good at it, and I'm like, okay,
you
well,
would be good at it.
I need to try it then, like I need to go and try it. And yeah, but it is just hard, I think. And a lot of communications and PR are linked with marketing, so a lot of them are linked together in like a big bubble of all three. So obviously I've got like no marketing experience or anything, so it's quite tough. But just looking at like entry level things right now. But yeah, I think I don't really know. I would love to move and live in a different city. That's something I do know that I want to do. I want to live somewhere else. I want to live somewhere for a bit that's fun. And I mean, I love home. Home is fun, but like,
yeah,
I need something more stimulating, I think, for me. And yes, that's what. And I think I just need to try it. I need to try that job, try that career, get a bit of experience in it, and see what I think. And if I don't like it, then we go back to the drawing board. But the whole point of me dropping out of my PGCE was to pursue things that I might also like.
Yeah.
So I need to start with this. And I've always thought to myself, oh my god, I can't see myself working in corporate life. But actually, sorry, I literally just burped. I don't know if you actually heard that.
I did.
Sorry. It's that banana I just ate. Yeah, I actually think, I mean, I've always been that person in a like teamwork in like a group that's like wanted to run the thing, like be the leader of the group.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like I've always quite naturally been like, right, this is how I think it will be best done, blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
So I think actually maybe I would be quite good in like a big girl job.
Yeah. Because
obviously I'm really airy fairy and nice, and like I like my like sea swimming and like living a bit of a hippie life, but I also think I don't know. Do you know what? I actually don't know. I just want to try.
Yeah. No, fair enough. You've got to try everything. I think that's the thing with us is we both need to like stop trying to think about. Even though I just asked you, but we need to like just try the things out and then decide after instead of trying to decide before. Because the thing that we think we want to do could be really gross and could be really bad, and then the thing that we were kind of a bit iffy on, we could love. Like actually,
exactly.
There. Yeah,
like I could absolutely hate being in the corporate world. I literally could despise it, but I'm not going to know that until I've got there.
Yeah.
And oh my god, this is someone. If people are listening, obviously, hopefully they are. Don't say to people, "Oh, like you won't like that," or "Oh god, you really want to work that? You really want to do that?" It's just like no, like us graduates just need to be like almost left alone to try things. And obviously I appreciate people's opinions, and like you appreciate people's opinions on how their experience was working in that field or whatever. But if you spoke to someone in every single job in the world, someone would have something negative to say about it. But like we just need to be like almost left alone and to just experience it for ourselves, because it can it can just be a bit of a blow. If you've had your heart set on something and then all of a sudden someone tells you that it's not very good, and you're just like, okay, back to the drawing board, but actually just try it anyway.
No, definitely. I'm so bad for like if someone says something to me, I'm like, okay, yeah, that's true. When actually I just need to like go out and experience things and decide for myself. That's what I said like earlier. I need to like find myself. I need to just like experience it and decide what I like.
Kez, we need to book like a ticket to Bali and go find ourselves.
Should we just go?
Doing yoga on the beach, just like drinking coconuts and just like find out, because people always come back from those places having found themselves. So I feel like we need to do it.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, so
we think that's it.
That's where we're at. That's a little update from us. Because we feel like you kind of needed one. Yeah, it's okay, you know, it's slow, but it's okay. Obviously, this is what we wanted to do. We wanted people who listen and are in the same boat to feel like you're not alone. And
yeah, I feel like our advice maybe in this episode was lacking, but we've definitely, like, the whole purpose is just so you guys realize, and so that we maybe realize as well, that it's okay to just not know where you're at, especially at our age.
Yeah,
you don't have to have everything figured out,
and it's also okay to be not feeling great about it.
Yeah,
because obviously, I mean, some days I feel great and some days I don't, and that's fine. Like, I think if you're feeling a bit shit about it all, then that's common and it's fine. But you're also not alone. Like, me and Kez are two people that are both in the same situation. So there's going to be loads more. So
yeah, exactly.
It's honestly fine. And actually, we're never going to have this time again where we can kind of just be like free.
Yeah, no responsibilities really.
No.
Like, just take our time to decide, experiment with different jobs. And yeah, that's all we can really say. But before we go, I would just like to say thanks to all of our listeners, because our graduation episode was hella popular. It
Very
did really
popular.
Well.
We're very really surprised.
Well. Yeah. When we saw it, I was literally like, whoa, what the hell is going on?
We had to stop. Yeah, we had to stop recording.
I was literally like, because I hadn't checked the insights for like 2 weeks or 3 weeks. And then I was like, wait, is this a glitch? Honestly, what is going on?
It still like shocks me that people like tune in and listen every week. Like, it's really great. So thank you very much.
Thank you, everyone that's listening. We just hope it's helped.
Yeah, we really do. And we don't know what next week we're going to be talking about yet, but hopefully it'll be a bit more advice,
a bit more lighthearted, some advice. If you have anything that you actually want us to talk about, let us know. As always, we're very open. But definitely. We'll see you guys next week.
Yeah, thank you for listening.
Bye.